Gav. I gotta go talk to you.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you,
I'm gonna
Gav.
kiss you.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright?
You're new, Joshua.
Craphead goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
At least you found some decent
Sorry to
clothing.
keep you waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Maybe my chocobo makes a return. Did they kill the poor guy? All he did was lose an eye protecting me and saved my life. Or girl, or whoever it was. I didn't really look at what gender it was. But either way, I want to see my sweet chocobo again. Just go all the way out here. Clive, you are like way far away from the actual objective. Sorry, I didn't want to go back. I was scared.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
Oh, my mom did this to me, right?
Mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
Yeah, it's only gonna get sadder or worse, so we should get moving. Homecoming. Oh man, I hope I get nominated to Homecoming King.
That's in at the top of it. It must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
You're not wrong. There's a quest out there. God, you're just running into a wall.
Look at the fuse on this.
Just like went booking it into a fucking wall.
Excellent. Another fight.
Wait, keep a low profile. Sorry, I saw crabs. Jill, look at this sweet power I have. Look what I can do.
Keep your distance, boy. Get over here.
Nice having ice on our side. But normally I would like to wield it, but that's okay. Maybe I will, we don't know. But I would hope it would be a willingly given power and not you dying, because I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna get powers is people are dying and giving it to me.
Finished. That's enough. You lose.
If not from an enemy who has the power.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Yeah, let me grab your quest. Hello, my frame rate's dying here, but hey, what's wrong?
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was really late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Sure.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Got it, I'll get there as soon as I can. He says, and then I turn right around to run over here. No detours now, and then I just run away.
Goblins. So even my first chance
He just fell out of chest. Hey, big guy.
Not this time.
Get on the ground. I mean, I'm not that great at these types of games, so I wonder how I fare versus a lot of other people. Because there's people that'll probably make this shit look awesome. And then there's me who's just like barely getting by in my comboing and fighting. He's just getting smacked in the face.
You know what to do, boy.
Ah, you're fine.
Not this time.
Ow. Get on the ground.
Toggle.
Oh, why didn't I dodge? I was in the air, I was hoping to knock you down, but somehow I parried you. Hey, a level up. Dun, 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 dun. More materials. Doesn't hurt. More things to craft. Sucks that this is all like, I mean, maybe in enough patches or changes that maybe they'll find a way. I don't know. I'm not holding my breath about it, but it is a little like disorienting because there's a lot of like motion blur when turning stuff, but then there's also like in combat it kind of hits 60 or so FPS, but in running around it's like 40s, 50s, and possibly even lower at times. But I'm not really a frame rate like snob, so it doesn't bother me that much, but it is at times a little jarring, like I feel like my capture's fucking up. Oh, it's Killer B. Big fan. This grass. Could be stuff over here. Like I have to look. But who knows? Maybe it's just maybe my HDMI cords are not doing so great for this. I don't know how the performance actually is, because I wouldn't be surprised someone's playing and they have a flawless 60 time. But I have no idea. For all I know, it could be my HDMI, it could be a setting I'm not aware of. I'm on performance mode, but you never know. Don't do it. Right in the butt. Only to get your face. He's just getting smacked around. He's all upset. Right?
Keep your distance, boy.
I thought it was just one enemy. I was kind of like looking at the ground, or my camera was really at the ground for a moment. I just want to be down here. Hey, more materials.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Here.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around.
They love it.
Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Will do. Quest complete. He's like, here you go, have some sharp fangs and some hide. Give it to your master. I just hand them to her. Here you go. She's like, what the fuck? I don't want this.
You barely have to step out.
They're gonna be so nice to me, I bet.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pile. Take him over when the bridge is back.
Here, has this thing always been glowing?
Yeah, probably. Ooh, my frame rate. I don't know if it's the same. OBS, sometimes when things drop in frame rate, it doesn't show as much, but I definitely am feeling it. Oh, you guys got a shop. Am I allowed to shop here?
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, good. 20,000 for that. Neat.
Take
I'm all
care,
good,
okay?
but thank you. Shocked you'd even let me. Any coin is good coin.
It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
You do the talking.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of
I'm
attention.
strapping?
And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Gav said you could help me.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's.
He has a lot of those, I
He said
feel
he
like.
had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so?
Much of a phoenix or a
Well,
gate
if you want to
anymore.
avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
Good. I want more money. It's like, no, not that.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well,
I would have called him Bernard.
And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Not really a whole lot has happened, I don't think.
To the marshes, then.
We have our
Let's find
old
that ladder.
childhood friend Jill awake, who has ice powers. She's a dominant for an ice being, which I don't think I can read about right now. What Shiva, or however you say it, I always forget how you actually pronounce it. And possibly the man in the hood is, or at least as far as it looked like, was my brother.
Here's the gate.
Who is supposedly dead.
That must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge.
Guys, like, keep your blade sheathed, and then somebody screams for help.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
There's all kinds of shenanigans going on. Shenanigans.
Enemy slain.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
I'm wearing an attire that it looks like I'd wear in the Final Fantasy in the MMO when I'm doing a specific job. In the early levels. I think he's actually wearing something I wore while doing wood cutting.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping
Bernard
to take the road to Eastpool
Bernard
ourselves.
strips.
We're
What
very
I want to
grateful
call
for
him.
your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady.
Fix it, fix it, fix
And
it.
you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
No problem.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, alright?
Yeah, the guy's working on it.
weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
I need help.
Pulled that sword from its scabbard.
Yuck. I think she was raring to give me a rash.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders and proper trades.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine.
Yep, we breaded
He'll
him.
have the
I
bridge
mean,
to Eastpool
saved him.
repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food.
I'm up here. Thank you.
Can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Thank you.
We'd be delighted.
Quest complete.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
No, I eat them.
Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Leave me.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing.
Jesus
Been
Christ.
wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient.
Oh, was he born with a mark? Does that just happen? Or does he just wasn't born with something specific?
Innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
Bearer. A person with the power to cast magic. Oh, that's probably what it is. Without a crystal. Men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools. A cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. The system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in their life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. So we are treated like fucking trash. Because we have magic.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Because they don't want to. They
we'll
have
see
precious
it at an
crystals.
abbey.
Precious crystals
Claydemont
being
on the shore of Sorrowise
being
Bay.
scarce. That we're
The
just
abbot
nothing
there
but
is a
tools to
friend.
them.
Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Fetch!
Not really fetch, that's just throwing food at its face. Which either one I'm happy with. So you have a kid and it's just like, oh, my little son has, or daughter has magic. Anyway.
Sure aiming that at the fish there, son.
Anyway, throw him away.
Don't be shy!
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Even go this way, right? This is probably. Oh no, I can. Lever.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
But I became it. The Megala Crab.
Don't let them get away. Get him. Stay down. You know what to do, boy.
It's like, go to the direct route, but I want to explore. Oh boy.
This time. Sick of Torgal.
Yeah, because it's Skyrim.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, I got spit on.
Torgal. That'll help.
Now you fucked up. A really tanky turtle, which makes sense. Ow. Don't throw your head and neck at me.
Give them all you've got, boy. Not this time.
On the ground. Yeah.
Give me fire! Don't let them get away.
Gonna spit at me. The big old turtle out here. And bees. Not the bees.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over. It's over.
It's over. It's over. Grab him. He's having a hard time grabbing him.
Give them all you've got, boy. That's enough. You're finished.
Killer beasts and hornets is when they're on the same side. Now. A common enemy. Oh god, another big turtle. Just making sure. I mean, there could be a chest, but I have the hardest time seeing anything because of the weird, like, frame stutter and blur of everything.
This won't be easy.
Time for a spin.
Too slow.
Ah, hard shell.
Don't let them get away.
The hard shell taco. Yeah, I can kind of see when I know when things are ready. Because of, like, it kind of pops in the corner of my screen a little bit, so I know when my stuff is done, but it's still in the heat of it. If I wasn't paying attention as well, I definitely wouldn't know.
Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. My wounds, boy.
There's like a slight red circle or a green circle around all of my basic attacks for square and triangle. So once that's filled, it kind of pops a little, plus it's not there in the corner of my eye, like in my peripheral, and then I'm like, oh, that must be ready, and I just go and use it. But there are times where I spam it thinking, why isn't this move working? And it's like, oh, it's not ready. Missed.
It's over.
Got bubbles. Said a fire type can't beat a water type. There's one very pretty looking chocobo. You an enemy? That's just a bluebird. Hey, pal, oh, guess we're gonna do this. I don't really want to hurt Chocobo, but I didn't do that. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I pulled it down. She stabbed it in the side. Calm down. Shit. I like it in here. It's so smooth. The frame rate isn't below 60. And almost enough to get this one, which I only really wanted because on top of just causing a shit ton of fire anyone close to me, it will help restore HP. Of course, it's probably going to take for fucking ever to use the ability. It's probably got like a long cooldown or something, but
There's the
having any way to restore my HP wouldn't be too bad.
Darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
I don't know. I'm too busy out here just fighting shit for the sake of experience and everything. Yeah, anything that heals other than myself. Yeah, well, frame rate's important in a video game. Because it can also cause a little bit of disorienting and also make people a little bit sick if it constantly jumps around too much. Or just cause headaches.
To fight another day.
A little help. Sick of Toggle.
Is it going on over here? You hiding like the almighty dildos or something? The elemental dildo? Something? He's like, no, no, not the water. Shiny out there. I guess I'm gonna go grab the... Well, the thing could just be a potion that'll just top my health off a bit. Maybe Jill, because she has ice powers, and maybe she wants a little warming. I don't really want to talk about her like that. But, you know, maybe she does. I don't know. Or just someone who's just really into fire. You asking for me or T-Dog? I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna go eat Cheetos.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I like to think that there is never a prayer. This guy just comes by and tells every day, we're not open. Oh, now I got paid.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I'll beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can, for the time they have left.
God, rigor mortis. It's like, no,
Curse has
that's
taken them.
not what it is.
All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
Well,
We
that
should
was
get back to Martha's Rest.
that was disappointing.
Yes, we should.
Everything's all sad. Could just run through again. And just do this. Suddenly, Obelisk. The Tormentor. Martha, we're back. No one questions how we just emerged. Okay. Following Shidori will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, fingering. Wait, what's happening? Hey, just no fun around here.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
Your hands to yourself.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
We're gonna break some rules? Smile?
So, now you know, eh?
Yeah, it
I've
sucks
seen
out
plenty
here.
of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead.
Wasn't even
Oh,
bored
there's
like this.
plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength.
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours,
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well,
Okay.
I wish
I
you
think you were gonna say that the guy
Thank you,
finished the bridge. I don't know why it's skipped on there.
Oh, I almost forgot.
But yeah.
Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this, and they'll know you for one of us.
Is it a cock ring? Oh, it's a slumbering chocobo seal. Got it.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
Thank you. Glad you're not being a pain in the ass. A lot of women have been a pain in my ass in this game.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
You're the good people before my fucking in-game mom decided, hey, I want a seat with the Empire. Sid's the hot one that you like. The other one. The one with the lightning who didn't turn into an old man you didn't like. If you weren't a cock ring, how would you see? I don't know, that'd be like flash your cock or something. And they'll be like, shit, I guess I have to. That's the only way for them to know. Before the in-game mom decided I wanted to be with the higher power of the Empire, so let me just betray my husband, my one son I don't like, just so that she just wanted to continue the Phoenix birthright, the bloodline, but did it so by murdering everybody else. Besides the son who just got killed because of all the other shit that happened. The goddamn shit show. A fucking mess.